Hey loves, today I am so excited to share with you guys what I eat in a day. I have gotten so many requests to do this particular video, so I finally decided I would go ahead and film exactly what I eat in a day. And I actually start my morning off by frothing some of this almond milk creamer. It's been my favorite. I feel like it's such a great substitute for the other creamers that are out there because it is made with almond milk. So definitely a bit more natural. It is sweet, so the only thing that I do is froth it and then just add it directly to my coffee. I don't add any other sweeteners, and it is perfect. It just does the trick for me. So if you follow me on Instagram, you'll see that I've used this frother before, and I get so many questions about where I got it from. I did order it off of Amazon, so I'll be sure to go ahead and link it in the description bar because I definitely like this one better than my Ninja frother. Now, first thing in the morning, probably about an hour or so after I wake up, I'll go ahead and have my breakfast. And I'm following a plan right now that calls for oatmeal right now for breakfast, so this is what I'm sharing with you. I normally like to use regular steel cut oats or old-fashioned oats, but I found these packets and I'm really just trying to use them up. They are apple cinnamon flavored, and if you've ever used these packets, you'll see that there is a line on the back of them, and that basically tells you how much water you need. These are the perfect substitute for right now, but after I use them up, I'll just be using old-fashioned oats and adding in my own fruit and maple, maple syrup for sweetener. I'm adding in some sliced almonds after I've heated up the oatmeal, and that's it. This has just been the perfect size portion for me for breakfast. If I'm a little bit hungrier, I'll go ahead and slice up half of a banana and add this in as well. Now, for my snack, I'm just going to go ahead and grab a large gala apple. And I also just want to remind everybody that it's so important to drink water. I got this thermo flask from Costco, and it is 40 ounces. So I typically try and drink 2 to 3 of these. Pretty much the rule of thumb is that you should be drinking half of your body weight in ounces. So if you are 150 pounds, then you should be drinking 75 ounces worth of water. I like to actually drink more, so 2 to 3 of these thermo flasks is a good measuring for me. After my first snack, I will have or prepare lunch. I don't use a lot of starch, so I just grab a small handful of this protein pasta, and I'm just going to go ahead and boil this down. And while that's cooking, I like to add salt. I don't add any oil to my pasta when I am cooking it. So this week's menu actually calls for shrimp for lunch, so I will basically eat the same thing every week, change it up the following week, but for one whole week I will pretty much eat the exact same thing and possibly change out my dinner at times. But here I am adding about 2 cups worth of zoodles along with that cooked protein pasta, and then I'm just mixing it in with the shrimp. I put tons of garlic, and then I like to just top it off with a little bit of this I can't believe it's not butter spray. Mix it all together, add a little bit of salt if I need to, but for the most part this is just a perfect lunch, and it's so filling, guys. And you can see here that this is what it looks like. I like adding just a little bit of pasta to my zoodles because I feel like it's just a little bit more hearty that way. And if I add, if I'm just adding just a little bit, I'm not getting the full carbs. For my afternoon snack, I was craving something sweet, so I have these apple cinnamon rice cakes, and I just do a very thin smear of the peanut butter and then just top it off with banana. I'll only put like half of the banana on this, but I'll eat the rest of the banana. And then moving on to dinner. Dinner I always like to make very easy, so I just got 2 rotisserie chickens and I shredded them up. I'm going to use 1 can of the mild green chilies as well as this taco seasoning and then half a cup of water. And I'm just going to cook this, like kind of let it simmer with all of the seasonings. I feel like the rotisserie chicken is great as it is, but when you add in this extra flavor, it's so much better. So we're going to go ahead and have chicken tostadas And I do like to use some refried beans, so I have those fat-free refried beans, and I actually found these at my local H-E-B, and they're baked corn tortillas. Typically, if I am making a tostada, I will actually get corn tortillas and bake them myself, but these were baked, and the fat content's only 1 gram for every 3 tostadas, so it's so much better than buying already the pre-packaged tostadas. So after I've heated up the beans, I just smear them onto the corn tortilla, and then I'm just going to top it with some of the chicken that I made. And I love making extra of this shredded chicken because I can use it for salads or even chicken tortilla soup. I can put that in there. But this is what it looks like. These tostadas are so good and such a great alternative to tacos. Either way, you could use tacos or the tostadas. I prefer the tostadas because I feel like it's a little bit easier for me to eat for some reason. And then to finish off the night, I will have some grapes. These are actually frozen grapes. And anytime my grapes are almost on the verge of going bad, I like to just stick them in the freezer so that way I can have a really nice sweet treat at night. And these do the trick and are a great alternative to like ice cream at nighttime. But I definitely want to share with you guys that sometimes I like to have my cheats. So this was another dinner for the week that I just wanted to share with you guys. We picked up some pizza. It is on the flat or the thin crust, which is a better alternative in my opinion. But definitely don't deprive yourself. So I hope that you guys enjoyed what I eat in the day. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. And as always, I will see you guys in the next one.